They're gonna know your name. Somebody's gonna take a second look. You're too cool to choose to ignore any angle. I'm a sexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve. Hey baby, do you like it kind of rough? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with the commissioner of PowerBomb Wrestling, Norm Wamer. Another exciting hour of PowerBomb Wrestling is underway. And Norm's September showdown was something. October Obsession, Sunday, October 28th, promises to be even bigger and better. But what a show it was last Sunday.
It was a mess.
Oh, yeah.
It was a mess.
Yep.
And we're gonna try to rectify that coming up on October 20th. Matter of fact, no, there's no trying this time. We are going to rectify things. October the 28th at St. Clement's Hall. Doors open at 4:15, bell time at 5. We are going to have not one, but 2 steel cage matches on the card.
The cage matches, potentially the most brutal match in wrestling, because the cage can be used not only to enclose the ring and to keep the competitors on the inside, but it can be used as a weapon. I mean, this is a dangerous, dangerous matches.
And it will decide the heavyweight title picture. It will also decide the tag team title picture.
Right, because the
different
contenders,
rules, though, in different matches, and
right.
We'll get into that.
Okay, yeah, the contenders last time really got the short end of the stick.
And the heavyweight match will be a triple threat match.
Gonna be something, and you'll see
Day,
why.
Ben Boone, and this guy coming up in this match right here, the amazing Nate Madsen against Kenny Urban as we kick off this PowerBomb Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a singles bout. Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 220 pounds, from Toledo, Ohio, Kenny Urban. And his opponent weighs in tonight at 198 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, amazing Nate Madsen.
Time to be amazed with amazing Nate Madsen and Kenny Urban. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with the commissioner, Norm Wamer. Looking forward to a good bout. And you always get that from Nate Madsen.
Well, it's going to be an interesting match. We've talked about Kenny Urban in the past, how he doesn't duck anybody. Takes it right at everybody, and his progression has been impressive.
I remember a couple of months ago, back in August, him coming after Andy Shane with a chair and pile driving him on a car, all in an attempt to get noticed.
That being Ken Urban, yep.
But a victory today for Ken Urban would certainly cement him as a top contender. But that's easier said than done when your opponent is Nate Madsen.
Well, Nate Madsen wants to do the same thing. You know, here's a guy that will go down as the last cruiserweight champion here in PowerBomb Wrestling. Never did lose that title.
And Kenny Urban's reputation, the things he's done recently, certainly haven't escaped the attention of Nate Madsen. And I think Nate, part of his role as one of the veterans in PowerBomb Wrestling is to school the newcomers, to show them what it's all about in between the 4 ropes.
Well, he's a trainer, too.
He is. Matter of fact, he trained Chris Sabin.
And if you're looking for to get into this business, well, he's the guy you need to talk to.
You think he would take me on?
For the right price, I'm sure.
Nate with the leg drop. Referee is there. We'll see if he gets a count. Nope. Barely 2. If I were to be trained, though, I would want to be trained by somebody like Nate Madsen, who has such sound fundamentals, such a wide variety and depth and breadth of knowledge.
Well, there's not too many people, too, that can say they got a win over AJ Styles. As Nate Matson does.
Nate warmed up the hands there, sliced into the upper chest of Ken Urban. Now launching Urban. Urban over the top. Nate with a flying elbow. And again a pin attempt.
Well, you know, Nate's usually at a size disadvantage, but I don't know if there's a wrestler wrestling today that is better at handling big guys than Nate Matson.
Yeah, for sure, because he can come at him from so many different directions with such a huge variety of moves. I mean, he's as well at home with the flying moves as he is with the fundamentals on the mat.
And he's tough as a $3 steak.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Urban head first into the turnbuckle now. Let's see what Nate has in store for him. Whips him into the corner and see if he's going to follow through here with something. He launches himself, but maybe waited a little too long. Wow. Urban there with a big boot and a body press. Barely two.
And it's part of Ken Urban's progression. Somebody makes a mistake, he's learning to capitalize on it.
Yeah, this is getting into some dangerous territory for Kenny Urban. And that's one of the things you have to watch out for, is when he feels threatened, this is what is in store for his opponent. Nate Matson feeling the effects of that onslaught. Ooh, right into the short ribs.
Oh, you could hear that too.
And another one. And I don't care how tough Nate Matson is, those ribs are going to bruise.
Didn't quite get all that
Oh,
chop.
for heaven's sakes, the eyes across the top rope. Oh. There's not much that Nate can do or anybody can do when they've had their eyes raked like that. Limiting the sight, at least momentarily. Relentless offense by Ken Urban.
You know, most wrestling fans, Terry, like to rate wrestlers. One of the things you need to look for, and you can see that chop. One thing you can look for is not necessarily the blow itself, but how well it is delivered.
Isn't that the truth?
Do you get maximum force like that?
And you saw that ruthless aggression a while ago from Ken Urban. That's one thing. Another thing about Nate Matson, he can stoop down as low as his opponent wants to go.
Oh!
Running knee lift. Yeah, it is. Pin attempt, 2 and another
Almost.
kick out. Close call for Ken Urban.
Nate Matson, of course, from the Detroit area, does not back down to anybody. Isn't afraid of anything, even if he should be.
And, of course, always a contender for the gold. Over the top, rolls through, and a pin attempt again, 2, and that was it. Just a 2 count. Again, Urban. Got to give him credit. Really thinking on his feet. Just one step ahead of Nate on that one.
That front kick, I don't think he quite got all of that.
Right now,
he learns to hit that with precision and full force, he's going to be able to get a 1-2-3 on his opponents.
And this is a very strategic maneuver here in terms of wearing down the amazing Nate Matson. As Nate's in agony with that knee in his back, the arms stretched back beyond the direction they don't want to go. And Nate, look at him, he's wilting.
Yeah, he sure looks like it.
This is having its desired effect, as Urban has Nate face first on the mat.
Pass out from the pain, but he's shaking his head no.
Watch that right leg. I think there's a lot left in the tank.
There better be.
Nate playing through the pain.
Every move's got a counter. Let's see what he does.
What a competitor Nate Matson is. Just powering right through that.
Well, once he gets up to his base, Terry, it takes some of the pressure off. There's a face buster.
Nate's still trying to shake off the effects of Urban's maneuvers there. Oh, and that's going to stop him dead in his tracks again. Now Urban following through, but a bad miss. Nate Matson, the veteran, the expert. That chop took Urban right off his feet. And right across the throat. And Ken Urban is at Nate's mercy now. He puts him down again. And I think Urban's eyes are spinning in his head. Oh. We've got a 2 count.
Oh.
Nate Matson in charge now.
Nate wants to hit that M80 and finish this off.
But in the meantime, Urban, let's see here.
Wow! He doesn't do that without the leg sweep, Terry.
Nate drops down. That lethal leg drop. And I think Nate smells a victory.
Well, it ain't over till it's over. Nice reversal by Urban.
Urban looking good. Oh,
Famous, sir. That could do it, Terry.
1, 2, and 2 count. But that may have taken its toll on Nate Matson, so Kenny Urban needs to follow up and follow up quickly and effectively. Bring out the big guns now. But of course, this could be when Nate is at his most dangerous.
Suplex. Reversal. Oh!
Wow.
That face buster, is he going to go for it?
I think he's going for the figure 4. He certainly is.
If he clamps this in, it's over. There it is.
Nate Matson.
Look at the torque.
Supreme.
Look at the pressure, and he's got him right in the middle of the ring.
I think it's just a matter of seconds here before, that's it. I give Urban credit for withstanding the pain as long as he did.
Here is your winner, Amazing Nate Matson.
The amazing Nate Matson. That was a hard-fought victory, my friend.
Mr. Sullivan, you are my friend, just like everybody here. And if you're not my friend, I'm going to take you out to lunch to your favorite restaurant and buy your friendship.
That might do it. I think you get some takers. What do you think, folks? After the matches tonight, we'll go on his tab.
Like I said before, Amazing Nate Matson is here to make sure justice is served. I'm going to start at the tippy top of the mountain. For the heavyweight championship, I'm going to call that match right down the middle. I don't care about Benjamin Boone or Brandon Day. All I want to know, who's walking out rightful champion. Now that is amazing.
Thank you, Nate Matson.
It's October Obsession as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, October 28th at 5 p.m. St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. 2 huge steel cage matches headline the card. A triple threat match for the heavyweight title and also a steel cage match decides the tag team championship. Get your advanced discount tickets right now at pbwexcitement.com. It's Sunday, October the 28th at St. Clement's Hall, PowerBomb Wrestling.
October Obsession, Sunday, October the 28th at St. Clement's Hall. 3 of the members of the 5 most wanted in a handicap mixed tag team match. It's going to be Sean Casey, Cody Hawk, and Shauna Reed, the women's champion, against stylish Queen Amanada and Papa Dingo.
Queenie Papa Dingo. Are you kidding me? October Obsession with the most exotic, most erotic, sexiest thing to ever hit this ring. The 5 most wanted. You want to touch on greatness? You want to touch on fame, fortune, real celebrities? True story. People that make movies. True story. Former Playgirl model. You already know the answer.
True story.
True story.
There you go, man. Tell them what's up. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Young Cruz. And I'm back with the beautiful crew, 5. Boy, okay, now we took care of Atlas High Top Fade. Now we're going to take care of some guy named Will, but he calls himself a stud. I ain't see no studs back there when I was just chilling with the boys. So I guess I'll have to defend my title against them. And of course, I'm going to have my crew with me.
Will Studd's got to watch out for that, folks. October Obsession, Sunday, October 28th at St. Clement's Hall.
The 2 live crew, the 5 live crew, throw it up! Throw it down, baby! PowerBomb Wrestling, look around ya! The 5 most wanted, we are in the building.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Jerry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all at the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
October Obsession coming up Sunday, October 28th at St. Clement's, 2990 Tremainsville. We saw Nate Matson. He is 1/3 of the big triple threat match inside the steel cage.
Right, and we will we'll show you, I believe we're going to show more next week. But what we're going to show you is the entire match for Ben Boone, Brandon Day, with Nate Matson, the special guest referee. But we're going to break it up into 2 segments, and we'll get to that in just a second. But you heard the 5 most wanted, scheduled match, 5 most wanted, Shauna Reed with Sean Casey and Cody Hawk against Queen Eminata and Papa Dingo. That's the way we're looking right now. All right, so much more to get to. Don't go anywhere, but this right here is for the PBW Heavyweight Championship with the special referee, the amazing Nate Matson. It's the champion, the Bachelor Ben Boone, defending against Unchained Brandon Day.
Down the middle, like you said. Right down the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the PowerBomb Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, our special guest referee, the amazing Nate Matson. And now the participants. First, the challenger from Bridgewater, Virginia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Unchained Brandon Day. And his opponent weighs in at 236 pounds, from Santa Monica, California. He is your PowerBomb Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Bachelor, Ben Boone.
Well, here we go. Long-awaited return match for the challenger, Brandon Day, against the champion, the Bachelor, Benjamin Boone.
Look at Brandon Day. Look at that look on his face.
He's thinking about all the agony that he's gone through with those corneal abrasions a month ago, thinking about all the reasons that he has to have such hatred in his heart and such determination to defeat and dethrone the champion. And I certainly think that given the lengths Benjamin Boone has gone to hold on to his title, that he considers Brandon Day a serious threat. Nate Matson, special guest referee, gonna call it down the middle. And Brandon Day rushes in, referee not allowing him though to do so. Brandon Day is just, Brandon Day's up to here.
Well, Nate Matson's going to take charge right away. He says, I'm the one that should call for ringing the bell.
All right. We are off and running in a championship match here on PowerBomb Wrestling. The world title is at stake. They face off in center ring. A little jousting here as they lock up. Boone with the advantage momentarily. Back and forth. Brandon with Boone in the corner now. Let's see if we're going to get a clean break. Nate orders Brandon to stand back. No, the champion, though, took the advantage on the break. Benjamin Boone up to the middle rope for a better vantage point to unleash a series of right hands on the challenger. Now the referee and Boone going at it. But from behind, Brandon Day, he missed. And the champion decides to seek a little safer ground. Into and almost over the top of the railing. Brandon Day showing certainly what he is made of as the champion again, that time thrown into the front row. And Brandon Day going after him.
Yeah, we have to see what kind of leeway Nate Matson's going to give here.
The referee is putting the count in.
Last thing we really want here is a count out, though.
He's putting in a slow count. Nonetheless, he is counting. Boone thrown the other way over the railing. And the challenger, Brandon Day, showing exactly why he has earned the #1 contender position here in PowerBomb Wrestling. He is made of some stern stuff. And Brandon unleashes the knife edge into the chest of the champion. Heading for the table. Watch out. Oh, about a reversal.
Oh.
And Brandon Day's head slammed into the ringside table. And now the champion taking over with the advantage just that quickly. He's going for his finishing move here, but it was thwarted by Brandon Day.
Yeah, he likes to call that finish the bed of roses. And when he hits that, ain't seen anybody get up from it.
You get the thorns. Oh, he's into the eye. Into that same eye that he injured the last time here at St. Clement's Hall.
Oh, I got him by the throat.
And Brandon Day, furious at the thought that Boone would once again try to injure that eye.
Well, Nate Matson's going to have his work cut out for him.
Oh, watch out. Nate Matson certainly is capable of becoming physically involved if necessary. He certainly doesn't want to.
Nate Matson's been around this business for a long time. He's been in the PWI top 500, I think 10 or 11 times. He's seen pretty much all in professional wrestling. And he even trained at Ben Boone, and they became tag team champions. Many places, as a matter of fact, as the Sons of Michigan.
And Nate Matson has seen a lot of the shenanigans that have gone on in PowerBomb Wrestling the last several months, and has taken as a personal crusade to do what he can.
But he's said on more than one occasion that this Benjamin Boone is not anybody that I know.
Flying mare by the champion. Champion very confidently drops a knee into the chest. Let's see if he's going to go for a cover here. He is.
And the
strong
Bachelor,
kick out.
The Bachelor is the longest reigning PowerBomb champion. Doesn't hesitate to tell everybody.
Closing in on about 200 days now. Oh. A flurry by Brandon Day, stopped by the champion. Benjamin Boone with a handful of hair, setting him up for a knife edge.
You know, nothing has been fair about Brandon Day's road to this title shot.
Yeah, he has earned it. No question about it. He's earned every shot that he's gotten. And the only reason that Brandon Day isn't wearing that belt today is because of the tactics of the champion getting himself disqualified.
He has racked up win after win. Oh! Then came the battle against the Circus of Pain where Ben Boone hung him out to dry as tag team partner. And he was almost literally destroyed by the Circus of Pain, refused to quit, continued to kick out.
Oh, he's got the rose again, Norm. He's going to do it again. Nate, right in front of the referee.
No,
that's not going to happen.
Not going to allow this to happen.
Well,
this is what he's in there for.
This could disintegrate quickly here. And Brandon Day, he's got Boone's arm tied up and just unleashing a series of punishing blows, knees against Benjamin Boone. Whips him into the corner, follows in, but caught a reverse elbow.
Oh, belly to belly.
But yeah, good move.
More of a
good
throw,
suplex.
actually.
2 count. So far, Nate Matson, special referee, has done a great job.
Yep, absolutely.
And I think that, you know, with all due respect to the regular referees, Nate Matson is going to automatically curry a great deal of respect, a greater degree of respect. They're going to be a little less reluctant to challenge him.
In other words, he's not going to put up with any crap.
Yeah. Count going in on Brandon Day, the challenger, on the outside of the ring. Brandon has a 10 count. He'd be wise to take full advantage of that. But competitor that he is, oh, he grabbed up Boone, takes Boone off his feet, and now the two of them are on the outside of the ring. And look at the blows that Brandon Day, just absolutely crushing blows. And back first into the steel. Oh. That had to really hurt the spine of the champion. Both back in the ring now. Brandon Day in control here. But the champion showing why he is and has been the champion for nearly 200 days. Forcing that shoulder into the midsection of Brandon Day. And he caught him with a short clothesline. In for the count, 2. Brandon Day very viciously shoved him off. I think the one challenge that Brandon Day faces in this match is not to let his temper get the best of him.
It's going to be difficult to do after everything Brandon Day's been through. Ben Boone got involved in Brandon Day's match at Matthews Ford.
Look at that. I think he tweaked his back.
Yeah, he sure did.
He tried to power him over, but, well, that's what happens.
Well, it's not a surprise, really, with all the punishment that Brandon Day has taken here over the past couple of months.
And credit to the champion, because with the exception of some of the aforementioned chicanery, he has done a good job as champion.
You know, Brandon Day, not only the injury to the eye, but the injury to that shoulder.
Oh, that's true.
From the summer stunner.
And a suicide dive. Talk about a high-risk move. But he took the champion out. But how much damage did Brandon Day do to himself?
He doesn't care.
You're right.
He does not care how much damage he does to himself.
He's going to put it all on the line here, with the goal being the championship, the ultimate prize in wrestling.
He cannot win the title on the floor. He's got to get it back in the ring. There is no padding there, Terry. None whatsoever.
We could have just seen the beginning of the end for the challenge of Brandon Day.
That is absolutely unforgiving there. Because there's steel.
Going for the count. We've got 2.
The base of the ring is steel with 2x4s laid in to the inside. Now there's some padding in the ring, but that steel goes on the outside of the ring, and that's what you run into.
Look at Brandon Day unleashing. He's just, sleeper hold. I haven't seen this from Benjamin Boone before, but the sleeper cutting off the blood supply to the brain.
Well, he's got it sunk in pretty well. He's standing right behind him.
Looks like he does. And Brandon Day is wilting. Down to one knee. The blood supply, I mean, you literally go out. You're out cold. Unless Brandon Day can power through this.
Well, that forearm presses on the carotid artery on the side of the neck.
Doesn't look good for Brandon Day at this point.
It's October Obsession as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, October 28th at 5 p.m. St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. 2 huge steel cage matches headline the card. A triple threat match for the heavyweight title, and also a steel cage match decides the tag team championship. Get your advanced discount tickets right now at pbwexcitement.com. It's Sunday, October the 28th at St. Clement's Hall, PowerBomb Wrestling.
Queen Amanada, would you keep him at bay, for heaven's sakes? I want to talk to you about Sunday, October the 28th at St. Clement's Hall. How did you get involved in a handicap match? You and Papa Dingo
Papa Dingo boy magurong
against Five Most Wanted, Sean Casey, Cody Hawk, and Shauna Reed. Hey now.
E boy magurong wende na mura fama. Akulumbo biasi monto fabe. La plupart de tes loups mounya nantira. Ma kulum me mounya tife. Ma comprendre. Mais Papa Dingo e boy magoro. Era mounya ti problème mona. Mukele Afrique nga fabe nga finde ha muye tire ha num bomboleur bi munarabama donc Papa Dingo nan seti mananama donc rewa ma fa fe suli e seni e solo fe ma faire munaki gibiasi fonga geni e wa manana ngo man fonga na geni fonga tungu Papa Dingo.
Now, for those of us who don't speak West African or again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's 5 or 6 or 7 of them. I, Queen Aminata, did not move all the way from West Africa with Papa Dingo. And, oh my God.
I know.
We are not average.
Well,
we are great. This is why we're here. They want to see my bad side? Well, I guess they will see Papa Dingo's bad side. Not me, because I'm a queen. So Shauna can do whatever she wants to do. That's fine with me. It's okay.
We're going to see it Sunday, October 28th at St. Clement's Hall.
Boomerang!
God help me.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Workers Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com. All right, we are going to take you back for the conclusion of this PowerBomb Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match as the Bachelor Ben Boone, the champion, defends against Brandon Day with Nate Matson as the special referee.
He's got him out. Referee will raise the arm. If he raises it 3 times with no well,
this is a shame.
There is a response.
If this ends this way,
I think that Brandon Day was able to, the position that he was in, negate some of the effects of that sleeper hold.
That very well may be the case. Suplex!
But Brandon Day definitely had that blood supply cut off for some period of time, and he's got to shake that off. Just as the champion has to shake off that last move. Wow, what a great match we're seeing. Every main event, though, is this caliber in PowerBomb Wrestling. Don't take my word for it. You've seen it yourself.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would top last month's match at Summer Stunner.
Forearm shiver. And look who's going to use the sleeper hold now. But watch out. The champion throws off Brandon Day, missed with a clothesline, and they're both down. Head-first collision.
Did they hit head-to-head?
Yeah. And now the count's going to go in, and it may go to 10.
Oh, we don't want that to happen.
We may have a double count out, in which case Boone would hold on to the title.
Yes, he would.
Very slow count from Nate Matson. Nate wants to see a winner here, a decisive winner, as much as we all do. This thing between Boone and Brandon Day needs to be settled.
You know, you want to call it even by any means, but you really want to give Brandon Day the most opportunity that you can.
We're at 7 now.
Because he was robbed of that last month.
They've only got to the count of 10. Both look like they could make it to their feet. They do. Superman effort. And now fist to fist. They're letting them fly.
This is a Pier 6 brawl.
It is. And the challenger with the advantage. He's got Boone in the corner. That's throwing in one after another. It's now or never for Brandon Day. He whips the champion into the corner. Body jarring move there on Boone. Whips him again, and number 3. And watch out for Boone, though, because I think this could be desperation time.
Spinebuster.
Referee is there, and barely kicked out. Norm, I think we have to be very careful here, because I think this is the desperation point, or close to it, for the champion. And we've seen it before. When Boone gets desperate, that's when you got to really watch out. That's when he becomes a real threat. That's the point last time at which the Rose was introduced to the match.
Oh, right to the throat. And Nate Matson didn't see it.
Boone has the challenger up on his shoulders. He drops him down. And he could get him here. What? Oh!
I thought that was it.
2 close counts in a row.
And it's been a consistent count by Nate Matson.
Yes, it
has.
has.
He has called it right down the middle. I'm not sure I could call it down the middle.
It's got to be tough, especially for a guy like Nate Matson and the history he has with Ben Boone. But I thought it was a good, solid choice because what Nate Matson stands for, the quality of an individual he is.
Well, Ben Boone's getting frustrated now.
Hoists him up, loses him though, and now Brandon Day pounds away.
Oh!
German
suplex held on. Got to get another one.
He got him, number 2.
How about a third?
But watch out now for Boone. Boone able to maneuver around. But watch the referee. Oh, no. Oh, no. The referee in an unfortunate position there.
The ripcord.
And let's see. Come on, Nate, get back in the ring.
That's
1,
the ripcord.
2, 3.
Oh, come on.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Nate's back. 1, 2, and a kick out. Unfortunate turn of events here as the referee, Nate Matson, was knocked out of the ring.
And Brandon Day has put people away with that ripcord.
And Brandon Day feels like he is in control, and certainly that's the way it looks.
If he hits the end of days, he's a new champion. Oh.
Once again, the referee.
No.
And this is going to be it. The bed of roses coming up.
Oh, there it is.
He got him. Just drove him head first into the mat. Nate Matson trying to shake it off on the outside. He gets to his feet. The champion going in. Boone going in for the cover.
No.
1, 2, and
kick out.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Now Nate Matson needs to stay out of the way here.
Ben Boone's not going to be happy.
Look at the look on the champion's face.
That's not Nate Manson's fault.
Watch out, Benjamin Boone. Be careful.
Both wrestlers have a gripe.
Well, you got these two heavyweights in there. It's that's the kind of thing that's going to happen. Boone taking a walk. Now what's he doing? Looking for something under the ring. He's got a chair. Benjamin Boone, now let's see what we talked about, desperation. He's putting it all on the line here, risking disqualification.
That's exactly what it would be, Terry.
But Nate stops him, at least momentarily. Well, there you go. That's the troubleshooting referee.
Oh!
Watch out. That is grounds for disqualification. And I think
that's what he wants.
I think you're right.
He wants a disqualification.
But watch out.
Oh!
No way. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events. Nate Matson took about all he was going to take.
No.
What can he do now?
He has no choice.
He's got to.
No.
Come on, Brandon.
No!
And that is it. Brandon Day wouldn't have any luck at all if it wasn't bad luck.
Here is your winner, and still PowerBomb Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, The Bachelor, Ben Boone.
What a turn of events we just saw. Once again, walking out with the championship belt.
I don't have any more words. Look, that speaks for itself. This speaks for itself. The streak continues.
Oh, Ben. No, you're not walking out the door. I've had about enough of all the crap that's going on tonight.
Really?
You have been trying to weasel your way to keep that thing for I don't know how long now.
Longest reigning champion ever.
You grabbed that chair from underneath the ring. This is your doing. The same way the rose in the eye was your doing. Now I can only think of one way that something like this can't happen. Because as I see it, there's not one injustice here, there's two injustices. Excuse me?
I said shut your damn mouth.
All right. All right. Let's say October Obsession. October the 28th. I'm going to take care of two injustices. The first one is you're going to have to participate in a match where you can't pull this crap.
Oh, really?
Because in October, we're going to haul out the steel cage. And in this steel cage match, the only way you can win the match is to get a pinfall or a submission inside the ring. Now, y'all probably ask, well, why can't he just leave the ring? Why can't he just leave the ring and take his belt? Just like he's done here month after month. Well, I'm going to tell you how. Because it's going to be Ben Boone, Brandon Day, who deserves, that's the biggest injustice of him not getting a fair shot at this title. But there's a second injustice going on here. And it involves Nate Matson. Here's a guy who has been, is it 10 or 11 times in the PWI Top 500. Here's a guy who owns a win over AJ Styles. Not only did he not lose his cruiserweight belt in the ring, it was taken because of injury. This man has never had a shot at that PowerBomb heavyweight title. So here's what we're gonna do. Inside the cage, Ben Boone, Brandon Day, and the amazing Nate Matson in a triple threat match. So if you try to leave the ring, oh yeah, you can leave the ring, but whoever gets that pinfall or submission inside the cage will be the next PowerBomb heavyweight champion. Congratulations.
Well, what have we just seen here? Brandon Day, obviously.
I understand your frustration.
Fair enough.
And there you have it, the ultimate result here. What could you expect? In a way, you can't blame Brandon Day for being so frustrated. Nate Matson did such a good job as the referee up until the end. Did the best he could under some very, very trying circumstances.
Nate, the gauntlet's been laid down. We got 2 participants. Do we have 3?
I tried not to make this personal. But it's personal.
There you have it. October the 28th, back here at St. Clement's Hall. Nate Matson, Brandon Day, Ben Boone. Triple threat match in a steel cage for the PowerBomb heavyweight title.
It's October Obsession, PowerBomb Wrestling back at St. Clement's Hall. Sunday, October the 28th. 2 matches inside of a steel cage. One of those matches for the PBW World Championship. It's a 3-way dance. The champion and the 2 top contenders go at it. First man to score a pinfall or submission wins. This is going to be one brutal match. Anytime you get inside of a steel cage, Nate Matson, you've got not only your former tag team partner Benjamin Boone, but you've got Brandon Day.
You know, Terry, when I first came back to PowerBomb Wrestling, I had one mission, and that was to restore order. There was all sorts of shenanigans, all sorts of chicanery, and all sorts of misconduct. There was lots of injustice. And I think I did a very fair job of calling it down the middle between Benjamin Boone and Brandon Day. In fact, the first time that I got myself involved, Benjamin Boone was going to injure Brandon Day. So Brandon, I think you owe me a big thank you because your career has continued on here in PowerBomb Wrestling. Now Benjamin Boone talks about obsession. He talks about how he is on the top of the mountain. Well, for 22 years, I have been grinding and paying my dues and working hard every single day of my life. And I have had so many things ripped from me, taken from me, and stolen from me. And Benjamin Boone, you are the champion. And Brandon Day, you do have a rightful claim to that title. But when all is said and done, Amazing Nate Matson deserves to be in this match just as much.
I think you do. First man to score a pinfall or submission wins the belt. Sunday, October 28th at St. Clement's.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
All right. There you go. I probably should apologize. I got a little heated after the match, but I don't want to see the fans get cheated. And once again, I think the fans got cheated in this match.
Well, it was such a spectacular match with the two of them up until such an unsatisfying ending.
Because Ben Boone was the one that brought the chair into the ring in the first place, and obviously Nate Matson didn't mean to hit Brandon Day with the chair. I don't think Brandon Day cares, especially because you saw him get up and clothesline Nate Matson, but it's on. It's going to be all three of them in a steel cage, and this is going to be the rules, all right? Getting out of the cage is not going to mean anything in this match. You have to get a pinfall or a submission inside the cage. So somebody's going to get a pinfall or submission inside the cage. If you leave the cage, well, you're going to be out of the match. You're not going to get the belt. Simple as that.
Right. The champion doesn't have to get pinned in order to lose the title.
So it will be decided inside a steel cage. And hey, you know what? We already got the steel cage up. So that tag team title match, Righteous Indignation and the Circus of Pain, will also be inside a cage. That will be a traditional cage match if you get out of the cage, but it's got to be both team members to get out to win that match.
It was mayhem 2 months ago. It was mayhem last week. Going to be the same coming up.
Get your discount tickets at pbwexcitement.com and more updates on the matches right there. Until next time, for Terry, I'm Norm. See you next week on PowerBomb Wrestling.